Pop Milliato. SB, what up, nigga? Remember niggas, we was dead broke. Now nigga get the back end. Yeah, yeah. Remember niggas, we was dead broke. Now nigga get the back end. Yeah. Yeah. 50 what up, nigga? Shit, bring back 03 type shit. Let's get it.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
If you got hoes but ain't got no job, you not poppy. If you 20 stuck on the block, you not poppy. If you dropping your shit flop, you not poppy. Not poppy, you not poppy. You got hoes but ain't got no job, you not poppy. If you 20 stuck on the block, you not poppy. If you dropping your shit flop, you not poppy. Not poppy. Woo! That old school shit right here. Milliato. R.I.P. Grandma. Hey. Yo, fresh white uptowns, who but me? Tryna shit up on my name, so useless, G. I could hunt you in your nightmares like Kruger C. Type of nigga freestyle, that's a eulogy. Disrespect it or check it. I be checking the message. I'm moving swift like a leopard. Ruger, German, no shepherd. Rain shit, fuck a Lexus. Hit a Cali, the freshest. Thickest girls and they sexy. Got a body like Meg.
She saying my wake up, first thing I do is thank God. Can't fuck with me, then fuck with the odds, you gotta pick a side. Waking up in the morning with that money all on my mind, yeah. Waking up in the morning with a vision for artists, I can't even call it. She want a brand new thing, so I bought it. But she can't stop fucking with the bosses. Please do not treat me like regular artists. Get in that booth and I'm making an arson. It's for the nigga.
Bounce.
Boy got some heat.
Man. We was turned up to that 819, was it? 819 Poppy Milliato?
Yeah, that's hard.
Man.
We all in Dallas, we sit in politics.
I ain't heard that in a minute.
Sports and Mr. Stop with it. Nike Peanut, D and Diamond, intro letters, Poppy rhyming, new wave glitters, perfect timing. Say less, we on our grinding. Say less, the podcast lit is so defining. Say less, making movies fast or then rewinding.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Poppy Milliato, to the Say Less podcast.
Hey, Pop.
Poppy, what's good? Where you go? Poppy, you there? We lost Poppy. All right, while Poppy, I guess he's still on mute. Poppy, I think you're on mute still. Can you hear us?
I'm here.
Oh, you here?
I can hear.
There you go.
I'm here.
We didn't have you turned up, man. Welcome to the Say Less podcast. I go by the name of Young Nice, a.k.a. Nike Too Wavy, Miss Brooklahoma. Oh, y'all like that?
It's Brooklahoma.
Brooklahoma in the building.
I like that. You got your boy Young Vale, swear to God Vale, the light-skinned guy. That's all I got for you.
No chin strap?
No chin strap.
No trench strap.
Hey, mustache, chin combo, Vale. Come on now. Come
Yeah,
on now.
man.
They said they was tired of all that beard. They said there's too much hair on you, boy. I said had to cut it off. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. It's your boy Peanut Ray, a.k.a. Morris Peanut, a.k.a. Dad Bod, back again. What's happening?
Yeah, man. So it's a beautiful day, a Tuesday. But by the time y'all hear this, it'll be on Thursday. But we got Poppy in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Poppy, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. A19 out right now. I'm just glad to be here on your podcast and just being able to share my work on you guys' platform. I'm a big fan of it. I'm just happy to be here with you guys, man.
Man,
Appreciate you.
everything comes back in full circle. I mean, you definitely made our intro song for us, and we appreciate that for sure.
For sure.
So
Love, man.
banger.
Yes, sir.
We just did a little quick 819 mix, played some of your new joints.
Man,
So
Crazy.
Got a lot of questions for you. I'm gonna leave it up to Davell and Peanut today to ask the questions.
Yeah. My first question is how you feel now that the album's finally out. I know you had you got delayed for a second. I know it's a lot of work that goes into making an album. Like, how did it feel once you finally got that project out?
It was like a weight had got off my back. It was like a monkey off my back because that was my big thing. It's like, as an artist, we are artists, but we still are human beings. I think a lot of the time people forget that. We go through real life things and stuff. So throughout the whole process, it was just, ups and downs and stuff, things that would kind of sway me even from not even wanting to do music anymore. So when I was able to put it out, it just was a happiness, man. I think I cried in the shower, man. Yeah. I was so excited because I just went through so much even trying to put it out. Even when I was done with the music and just trying to put it out, it was an obstacle on top of obstacle that tried to, put me in a bad space mentally and just negative vibes, and I wasn't really with it. So we just made it work. So when it came out, I was excited because I knew in my head that everybody was gonna like it. Yeah. I already knew everybody was gonna like it. I just wanted it to come out. That was it.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you did a phenomenal job on this project, man. You did. You did a phenomenal job. I think it's the track. Oh, I ain't gonna tell you which one is my favorite right now. But man, so when I was listening to this album, man, first thing I thought was like, this nigga can really rap. Like you can rap. Not only can you rap, man. The album, it sounds like hip hop in like its truest essence. You know what I'm saying? Because the way you was flowing on it, And my favorite thing when it comes to hip hop is storytelling. You know what I'm saying? And I got that from every track on here. And with storytelling being one of my favorite parts of hip hop. A rap style. You guys can probably tell which one it is if you listen to the album. But yeah, man, so what was it? There's one thing I heard on the album. You were talking about being young and not worrying about like designing things, and you were talking about owning acres and building generational wealth, man. Where, with you being as young as you are, man, where did you get where does this stem from, man? Because it's not like your typical, young, rapper that's out now. And what the streets talking about right now. It's a little different. It's higher tier.
It's just, for me, it's actually, man, I'm from poverty. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I've lived in the shelter with my mom at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen both aspects, and I've seen what it looks like for a group of people to stick together. Like when I was in Brooklyn as a young guy, I used to see the Jewish people all the time, and I didn't know why they were always together. And that was them building generational wealth right before my eyes. And we not taught that in our culture. So as I got older, and I just started to do my own research and stuff like that, and see that ownership is everything. Like ownership is everything. Having your own is everything. They don't teach us that. We have to go out and obtain our own knowledge ourselves when that's something that they should teach us from the jump. You know what I'm saying? So just the fact that we're already playing catch up. Mm-hmm. So for me, I just want to be ahead of the game. Well, try to catch up to the game, not even be ahead, just catch up. Mm-hmm. And just know that, you need generational wealth. When I go, I want my kids, or whenever I do have kids, to have something, and my family to have something. And, you just want to have things. You don't want to live your entire life with nothing to show.
For sure, man. Hey, you was definitely talking that talk on there, man. Yeah. You was talking that talk on here, man. I greatly appreciated the interlude, man. The interlude, I greatly appreciated the interlude, brother. It's for real, man. Each track, man, it's a very cohesive album, but I'm not sure what's your process like. What was your process like picking, producers or production? Because each beat it's different, but like I said, it's cohesive, but they're big beats. You know what I'm saying? They're like man, they're big beats, man. That's the best way that I can put it right now. I can tell that you took your time. So what was that process like of making sure you had the right production on this album?
Well, for me was, like like what making music is just like playing sports. You have to get in shape, and it's like before you go to an NBA game, you gotta have training camp. So for me, I use the creative process as training camp. So the whole beginning, I probably did like 30 records, and that may not have even made the cut, but that was more so me getting in shape, me getting in lyrical shape, me knowing what I sound like on certain beats, me knowing what I don't want to sound like. So that was just me. Once I got in lyrical shape, I know what beats I like, and I know what beats my voice sounds good on. So for me, once I got in lyrical shape, and I know what kind of sound I was looking for. Like I always know what kind of sound I'm looking for, because if you go in there with just making songs, it's just gonna be a playlist music, and I didn't want to make a playlist. You know what I'm saying? I wanted a cohesive project, and I like for my production, I wanted to work with people that I had built some type of relationship with throughout the process. I wanted it. I don't really work with people that I mean, that's kind of a bad thing, but I kind of do things off relationships. You know what I'm saying? I don't really just work with people just because when producers send beats, sometimes they may send you the same beats they send 100 other people, and it's like, no disrespect, but did you listen to my music before you sent me these beats? Because if you did, you would know I don't make this kind of music. So that's why I do a lot of things off relationships. People that listen to me, listen to my music, and they know, okay, this is kind of sound. So people catered to my sound. So SB, I met him in college. Like he did like 7 joints on there. I met him in college at Fort Valley State. He's younger than me, but I seen he had talent, and we sat many nights just making. We got like 40, 50 songs together. But the best 7 those, and it made sure it went with the story that we were trying to tell. And then a girl named Tip. I work with a female. Like I never work with a female on a production side of something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my first, and she's hard. She did 4 joints on there, and I met her through another friend who just mutually. I said I wanted to work with new people, and she introduced us. And the first time, I don't just tell you to send me beats. I have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? We talked on the phone for about 3-4 hours, and just throughout. You know, we probably have 3-4 hours a week, or whatever the case may be, throughout text and just talking. And she found out what I like. I found out what she liked. And then the last producer, well, my bad. My brother did a beat on there, but I don't really got to go too much on that. That's my brother. Yeah. And the last 2 joints or 3 joints, produced by Sky High, a guy out of VA, or a team out of VA. He reached out to me on the internet. You know what I'm saying? He was just saying he was a fan of my work. And you know, a lot of people do stuff on Instagram, so you got to make sure it's real. Yeah, and then I tell you something. So he sent it to me, and we just vibed. And then I went to LA. In August, and then that right there changed the whole thing. Went to LA in August, and that really set.
You found your stride in LA, huh?
When I got to LA, it was over with.
Yeah, man.
Cool breezes hit you.
Yeah, man. Hey, I don't want to take up. I don't want to ask all the questions, but I do want to ask you about one track, and I think the track is called "Like That."
Yes.
Is that the one that I can hear in the strip club? Is that the one?
Yep.
Hey, my brother. Hey, make sure when you celebrate, tell the DJ to turn that bitch on, bro. For real. Hey, that man. That's hard, man. Hey, that can. You know, that could be the one, bruh. That's when I heard it, that my mind automatically went to the strip club.
Man, appreciate it.
So funny story, right? Poppy, and we have this conversation all the time. Like 99.99% of the time, Poppy sends me strip club joints, and I'm like, damn. You could tell that you really done adapted to Atlanta culture, because you always sending me strip club tracks. I'm like, we can't have an album just full of strip club tracks. Poppy.
Hey, strippers need love too, man. Strippers need love too.
But like that is like his favorite sound. Like it's crazy.
Man, Poppy. First of all, man, I was thoroughly impressed with the album. Like I was gonna listen to it regardless. You know, just because I fucks with you, I was gonna listen to it anyway. But I was listening to it, I was like, yo, this shit is going. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This shit is going. Man, one of the songs you was talking about how you left college your senior year, So, and I know you've been through a lot. You said you've been talking about a lot of obstacles. I'm sure that was a tough decision to make your senior year of college to decide to stop and focus on rap. What made you so sure that you wanted to go that route? Like, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna leave school because I know you probably got pushback. Got pushback from family and stuff and all kind of stuff. So what made you make that decision?
Auntie was mad too, huh?
Well, I can imagine.
Absolutely. It was for me. Once I made a song and it had a little bit of success, I feel like once I did that, it was like, okay, you can make some noise by just doing a bare minimum.
What song was that?
Look at the racks in my hand. Like it was a cool song, but for me, I made it in 5 minutes, so it was just like I didn't really care about it. But I seen if you just showed them you could rap a little bit, you could make it. So between that and me doing little shows here and there, and they playing it everywhere, and me gaining a little notoriety around the school and around the town, and it was cool. So then I had to realize it affected my schoolwork. At the same time, I was going through my own stuff, and college is not one of them places where you waste time at. It's like it's not free. You're not going. I wasn't going there on no scholarship. Right. I was going there. Tuition was, you know what I'm saying. I had to pay tuition, take student loans out and stuff. So once I got to that point where it was just like I wasn't really 100% focused on class, it was just like I had to remove myself and just focus. And when I got out of school, I had to just deal with real life and being an adult, a young adult, just trying to find my way, as well as being an artist. So it was just difficult. And I like school. Like I wasn't just one of them people where, school is trash. I wasn't like that. I mean, I like school. It was cool. Yeah. But it's not a place you need to be if you're not 100% focused.
Right.
Yeah, man. Hey, so what is the meaning of 819, man? Because originally I thought it was, like an area code, So I did my Googles, and 819 area code is like in Quebec, Canada. So I was like, no, it can't be that. This nigga's not from Canada. He's not Canadian.
Not at all.
And then I was like, man, it could be the birthday, but I'm not sure. So what is the title? What is the meaning of the title 819, and what is it that you want your listeners to take away from this? That's such a immediate question.
That was a great question. I like how you framed that. Good job.
For me, like 819 is my birthday, but it's not why I chose it. That wasn't even any one of the determining factors. For me, it's after I got into a car accident on July 12th, I kept seeing 819, whether it was on my phone at the time, whether I'd be turning on an NBA game or whatever, watching the bubble, the score would be 8-19, or Jason Tatum. I'm a Celtics fan. Jason Tatum will be 8 for 19 as soon as I turn the TV on. I'll be at work 8-19 and just keep seeing it. So I'm not, I'm spiritual a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I looked up, my angel numbers, because I kept seeing 819, and I looked up what does that mean when you keep seeing 819? And when I read it, it said it's a message from the angels to maintain a positive attitude and optimistic expectations to do with your divine life purpose and your soul mission. Your life working skills, talents, and abilities are greatly needed by the world, and only you are qualified to fulfill your life purpose and destiny. Give any fears, concerns, or anxieties to the angels for healing, transmutation, and get on with your soul mission with confidence and enthusiasm. And it kept saying that I was going to drop a project, I was going to change something. And for me, excuse my language, but that shit was so directed to me, because after the accident, it was like that shit flipped 8 times. It flipped from one side of the highway, one fast lane side, to the other fast lane side. Yeah. So the fact that I'm here, not only, like Nip said, that shit speak value to my savageness, but I'm supposed to be here to do something. Yeah. So now it's fucking go time now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really chose 819.
Yeah, man. Hey, did you send that to your mom? Say, hey, this is exactly why I dropped out of college. I'm here. This is my time.
She was excited. She was on me like, goddamn. She was sugar.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
That's what's up, bro. But nah, man, keep grinding, man. Keep striving. Phenomenal project. We rock with you over here, my brother.
Oh yes.
Thank you, my brother, my Texas people, man. Well, my Oklahoma, Texas people, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Poppy. I was out there in ATL, man. Y'all wild out there. Hey, it's different over there.
Corona don't exist here.
Not at all. I felt weird wearing a mask. They was looking at me. I felt like
back outside.
Yeah, like back in the day before nobody
Don't be
had.
here?
Yeah, before back in the day before people wore masks, you see the Asian people that be wearing masks. You're like, why? That's how I felt. I was like, dang, man.
You see the All-Star game out here?
Oh yeah, y'all about to go crazy. I already know.
Yeah, man.
I already know. Poppy, I got a one more quick question. Like when you write a song, do you have like that verse beforehand? Do you hear the beat? Do you need to hear the beat first? Or do it just depend? Like how do you go about it?
Sometimes sometimes I hear the beat and I go off. Sometimes I just write in silence, and I write mood music.
Mm-hmm.
So I write music with no beat, but it's for a specific mood. So when I hear the beat that go with it, I'll be like, okay, I got a sad, you know what I mean, a sad vibe kind of verse. Let me see if it rock with this, or I got an uppity, turned up type verse. Let me see it go with that. But it all depends how I'm feeling.
Yeah. Do you who do you get your? Because I noticed on the songs, you got some some T.I. vibes, a little bit of 50 Cent on there, some paying some homage to that. Like, are those like some of the like the most influential rappers for you, or was that something that just went along with it?
I would say that went along with the story, but 50s, and I think I take from everybody that I grew up listening to. I think that we all have grew up listening to T.I. and 50 Cent, but I'm from New York, so 50, the J's, the Bigs, the Fabs, the and then I moved to Atlanta, so the T.I.s of the world, the Ludacris's of the world, the Outcasts of the world. So I take from all the artists that I grew up listening to, but I make it my own because I think a lot of the times you can be. People forget you could be influenced by, but not have to sound exactly like somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's two nice cultures to take from too, right there. Atlanta and New York. That's okay.
Yeah, and you did a good job too, man, of balancing that too. Like coming from New York and going to Atlanta and not being consumed by the sound. That a lot of people try to mimic or recreate because they think that's what's hot. Even with you being down there, man, and having that influence from both the North and the South, you still made it your own just by because the album to me, it's soulful to me. You know what I'm saying? It's a soulful album. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love, that type of music, man. That's why I said your production is amazing. That shit spoke to me. Because even though you have your own style, man, and like I said before, just to bring it back, man, like it sounds like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can rap your ass off, but you also got your own style. You know what I'm saying? And you can hear the subtle influences, but not so much. You know what I'm saying? And hey, bro, keep grinding, man, because that shit, man, you did an amazing job, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, bro.
Yeah. So like, this is my first time actually. Hearing the feedback from both Pina and Davell about the album. I've talked to many people about like what did they think, what were their favorite songs and that nature. And when they asked me about like the album and the album being delayed, I share with them, Poppy, that this album that was released February 12th is a completely different album that was supposed to originally release January 22nd.
Man, what?
We literally went through about 10 different track lists trying to get to this point. And, a lot of people didn't understand that. And I mean, it doesn't sound like it. Like, you would have thought that this track list that we had, that's out right now, is something that we've been working on for months, right? But it literally, everything, like probably, what 5 songs, Poppy, was recorded after the original release date?
Yes.
So go ahead.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but like I tell her all the time, like my methods are unorthodox, but just trust me.
Yeah, man.
Oh, because we fought. Y'all don't understand the behind the scenes stuff that me and Poppy was going through. I used to get so frustrated. Like, Poppy, we just need to put out the damn album. We just need to put it out. Come on. But yeah, we fought back and forth. But like after the project was out and it was like a release of fresh air, because it was like it kind of the timing, even though it was a delay in the project with the project, the timing of the album because of how Like it gives you like that calm vibe, and you kind of like Peanut was saying, it kind of takes you to the East Coast, to the South, to the West Coast. But you also got your like love records in there. It was perfect timing for Valentine's Day weekend.
Sure.
So
You know,
it kind of worked out.
For sure, a lot of probably got people pregnant, a lot of kids away.
I was about to say, man. I know the girls going crazy on you now that the album out, man. I know. Hey, ATL wide out there, so hey, save something for the rest of us, man. Come on.
Nigga, wow. Wow, boy.
Yeah. Let this stay all here, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. Again, bro, appreciate you. Don't do us like Lauryn Hill and drop one good project and disappear. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, I ain't gonna cap. I see why she did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Stressful, huh?
For sure. See why she did that. I'm gonna keep dropping. Man.
Oh,
It's gonna go here.
I'm gonna be all on your ass, so you better keep dropping.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
Nah, but definitely thank you again for joining us and putting out it. To me, I might be a little biased. It felt like a vet project versus a rookie project.
I'm a vet.
Yeah, but I mean, not to the world.
Hey, no, yeah. People
But-
being introduced to you, they gonna be pleasantly surprised at how well
Exactly.
put together the album is. Honestly, it's definitely not like some random.
It's not a regular debut album. So
I'm comparing. I'm comparing it to people I listen to. You know what I mean? I'm not comparing it to no disrespect to nobody that's on the same level underground as me. But I'm not looking at y'all as my competition. I'm looking at people that already got what I want.
Right.
Yeah, man.
yeah, we don't see no competition. Been in the room with our opponents.
I'm Helen Keller out here, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Nah, but thank you again, Poppy, for joining us. We definitely gonna have to have you back on the show, maybe in person. The next time you're in Dallas, you know, you gotta come check in with the Say Less podcast, man.
Always. Thanks for having me.
Hey, before we let you go, man, you ain't got to tell me your favorite. What's if somebody say, hey, if somebody, you know, you run into somebody and say, hey, man, listen to my tape, and be like, man, I play one track off of there. Which one you directing them to?
I would probably.
Don't say intro and outro.
Yeah, well, I got to delete those. I would say if I had to direct them to something, I would have them direct them to How. I feel like How is the most marketable record. It's for any mood, because when you wake 6 a.m. I wake up, first thing I do is thank God. Can't put me in fuck with the ops. You gotta pick us. Like, it's just an everyday song.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
And it's that's my brother. So anything like I'm real family oriented. You know what I'm saying? So that's for me. I mean, that's easy.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, brother, give them your socials, man. Tell them where they can find you, man.
Wait, hold on. Before we get to that, I do want to ask Peanut and Davell before Poppy gets off. Don't get on the phone. What is your favorite song on the album?
My favorite song is the outro.
The outro?
Good looking.
Man.
I told you I like that soulful storytelling shit, man. I'm telling
I
you.
remember you were saying you liked ATL too.
Yeah.
I like ATL too, cause man,
Yeah, I got a few too.
Hey,
I know, like you just said, not the intro, but I was, boy, that intro came and hit me upside the head. I ain't gonna lie to you, it hit me upside the head. I was like,
All right, so take out the intro and the outro.
But-
What is your favorite song?
that's tough, man. Man, probably accordingly, but ask me next week and it'll be something different. I promise you. Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
And Davell's still thinking. Well, okay, well, while Davell's still thinking,
I fuck with
So-
the interlude though, like I said.
that's tough to pick one.
Pandemic.
Man, that's so hard, bro. That's so hard.
he was
bruh.
on his Jay-Z vibe, his
That's
whole
so
vibe.
hard, bro. That's why I was like, oh, this nigga is going. He can go.
So I'm gonna specifically say this song, Poppy, because I want you to explain it to make it that much better for him. All right. So my favorite song on the album, minus the intro and outro and the interlude, right, is gonna be Every Weekend, and I want you to explain, Poppy, that song. So Peanut and Davell, I don't know if you remember how that song specifically goes, but I mean, Poppy, give us 1 second. I'm gonna play a little snippet of it. And I want them to tell us what they think this song is about real quick.
Bro, that's so hard, bro.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Hey. Niggas hating, bitches cheating. I just tried to open doors. Niggas try to shoot a shot. Thought you block it open for entertaining shit or wondering. That's why I'm scoping for. Wanted me to spaz out. That's just what they open for. Player in this game, no need advantage. Bitch, I know the score. Scrolling through my Instagram. All I really know is horse. Niggas under comments.
All right, so I just gave y'all a snippet of what Every Weekend sounds like. So what do y'all think, Peanut, that song is about?
I have no idea.
First of all, the beat crazy.
Like
that
about
beat nasty.
you
My boy SB,
you could have let that run all the way through. You could have let that play all the way.
First of all, that beat crazy. From that snippet, I mean, I would guess.
I don't know, man, but
Okay,
Nah,
like
yeah.
what like ideally, like the bigger pictures. What do you think of it's about? Like the topic is about.
I don't know. To me, it sounds like trajectory. Rising and niggas hating.
Okay.
I would say,
You know,
I was gonna say
and-
niggas hating something like that.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
man, and I don't know, man, and yeah, bro. Well, not even just niggas, man, because women too, because it sounds, like,
Yeah, they be hating too.
Go ahead and tell him, Pop.
Okay, now that song Every Weekend, that song is a crazy song. I was definitely on another planet when I made this song. So for me, that song is about my relationship with hip hop. I'm just using a girl to kind of describe our relationship. That's when I said niggas hating, bitches cheating, because niggas are hating in this game. Bitches are cheating their way in this game. And I'm saying I just tried to open doors. Nigga tried to shoot a shot, thought you block it Okafor. I'm saying I tried to shoot my shot, thought you blocked it because you entertaining all of these weird ass niggas and shit. Entertaining shit and wondering why I'm looking. Like you entertaining all of these whack ass niggas and wondering why I'm looking like I got a chance with you. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on, Pop. Hey, man, you giving them too much, man. Tell them go listen to the album, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell them go listen to it, man.
That's fire though.
It literally when he told me that was the mindset he was in when he was spitting those lyrics, it made the song like 10 times better. So I was like, yeah. So I just
That's one of them. They look back 10 years later and they be like, "Oh, did you know he was actually talking about?" But did you know he was actually talking about his relationship with hip hop?
That specific song right there kind of remind me of Jeezy, with featuring Hove and Under 3000. I do, because we think that they're talking about getting married, relationship, but they're actually talking about cocaine and selling drugs. So I think that's why that song like hit different to me. Specifically hearing that. So
Subjects almost like that Kanye Homecoming. You think he talking about a girl? He talking
For sure.
about his city.
No, and those I listen to those kind of records. So that's what I'm listening to when I'm. And a lot of that's another thing I forgot to talk about in my creative process. I'm listening to stuff that I listened to when I grew up my whole entire life. I'm not really listening to anything new.
yeah, man. So
I feel you there.
so
I feel you there,
Davell,
man.
what's your favorite song? You went and looked at the track list?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, even though, man, it's hard to choose just one, bro, and this is the God honest truth, bro. Like, every track, just production-wise, bro, and the flow is crazy, man. It's kind of hard to choose one, bro, to be completely honest, because just like I said, man, I'm going to feel, one way about, the outro accordingly this week. It's going to be, ATL next week, or it's going to be like that whenever, nigga hit the
Accordingly,
club.
the last songs to make it.
Oh, you did a good job, man.
Yeah.
Y'all did a good job.
Yeah, man. I agree with you about how being kind of like that all around like that, like your LeBron on your roster right there, because it's all around. It's gonna give you everything.
For sure.
I liked Voicemail a lot.
Wrong.
Now knowing that Every Weekend
They made it hard, right?
I'm gonna have to listen to that again now with that mindset. I'm gonna have to listen to it again.
All right, so we can't choose one. So yeah, you heard it here from the Sailors Podcast. The whole album is fire. I'm not being biased. You heard it from Davell and Peanut, and I haven't talked to them about the album. It's been out for 2 weeks, and I have not talked to them about the album whatsoever. because I was waiting for this moment.
Yeah, man.
So this wasn't sugarcoated in stage, y'all. This is real feedback.
Yeah.
But again, Poppy, thank you for joining us. Make sure go ahead and give us your socials so we can have all our followers and stuff follow you.
Hey man, y'all can catch me on Instagram, Poppy Milliato, PoppyMilliato. You catch me on Twitter, twitter.com/Poppy Milliato. Apple Music, Poppy Milliato, YouTube, Poppy Milliato, Spotify,
Hey, just
Google, Milliato.com.
Black people meet.
Hey, man. Hey, just get used to it, brother. You're going to be saying that a lot.
Yeah, man. I mean, you could find everything on www.poppymilliato.com, pretty much.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure. But thank you again, Poppy.
Appreciate
Until next time.
All right, man. Y'all stay blessed.
Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Poppy Milliato, 819. The album is out now.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. Shout out.
Now we about to hop into it. So what we got going on in the world of pop culture?
Man.
Where y'all want to start at?
Shoot.
Coi Leray and Benzino. You know what? I didn't even know that. First of all, I had no idea who Coi Leray's parents were until today. And I read a headline said Coi Leray and Benzino. I was like, dang, bro. And I looked back at it, I was like, yeah, she kind of...
She looked just like that. She looked just like that.
I was like, bro, she kind of looked just like this nigga. Boy.
Yeah, man. So I guess so. What they beef is about? I seen something about like he was saying that she was ungrateful and all this other stuff and.
Nah, it's just I don't think a lot of people knew that was her father or people in the industry did, and with her being a musician now, I think that she's trying to walk her own path, and she was just stating that she didn't want to take on none of the shit that he said to people because apparently he was co-owner of The Source, and over the course of that time he's said a lot of disparaging shit about people, and it's kind of she's trying to keep herself from receiving the brunt of that shit. So, and he called her ungrateful and all this other shit, man, but it should not be for the internet.
He might be mad because she's having a better career than he did, music career.
Man, yeah. She's one of the ones that you can tell got a lot of influence from Dej Loaf that I was talking about.
That's what they was talking about. They were saying, yeah, she sounded like Dej Loaf.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what the hell she's saying on that song.
I don't even know what song you're talking about.
No parties, no more parties, or something like that.
I don't know if I've actually heard any kind of music yet.
It's like that.
Or maybe I've heard. I didn't know who it was.
I don't know what she's saying.
Oh, that song.
Yeah.
You heard that in Atlanta, bro.
I did hear that in Atlanta. Man, in Atlanta.
You must not know me, babe.
Okay, yeah.
Something like that. I don't know what she was saying, but it's called No More Parties. But she literally blew up from TikTok.
Oh, no
and that's how, just like CJ, Whoopty, most of these songs, they all blowing up from TikTok. And like the beatbox song, all of them just TikTok songs.
What's the beatbox song?
Don't get started. I got new things. Don't need love.
The Jumba.
Oh, the Jumba. Oh, okay.
I don't know the words to that either. Can't fuck with her no more. Bad little things.
TikTok is becoming it's an easy way to blow up just because it's so accessible. It's so accessible to people. Like you don't gotta really. You can just be scrolling and then you find something like, oh, I like that.
Because once somebody make a challenge to something, it's a wrap. You blowing up.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man, you got a family drama, man. I don't know.
Yeah, you definitely keep that off the internet.
So do y'all feel like is it harder for kids that had parents in the industry to like make it big?
I think it's easier and hard at the same time.
Explain that.
I think they get a lot of resources. They have
That's
a nice head start. They got a nice head start.
Fact.
But I feel like when people know that it's their child, like for example, if it was a great rapper and if Tupac had a son and he's Lil Tupac. It's gonna be a lot of they're gonna be like, whoa,
Lil Pac.
Yeah, if he Lil Pac and he's not as good as Tupac, he got a lot of expectation on him, so it's hard at the same time.
So did y'all watch the show Next Big Thing on Netflix with T.I., Cardi B, and all them?
I know what you're talking about. That was I didn't watch it though.
So one of those people, like that you were talking about is Juvenile's son. He was on there.
Lil Juvie?
Yeah, and he was
Shout out Lil Juvie.
he was so trash.
Man.
You know, they say like usually when you got a real talented person, it usually skips a generation.
Yeah.
So the son probably ain't gonna be. Michael Jordan's kids
wasn't that good.
They ain't it. They not it exactly.
But you know what?
Not
They got that shoe store popping in Orlando though.
Hey, see, you get a lot of
use your resources.
Yeah, use your resources. Like you may not like. That's why I be wondering about Lil Bronny. They say he gonna be nice, but I'm just like, how nice? I don't know. It'd be interesting to see.
He's been okay, but we'll see. He might be overhyped, but
he was definitely being overhyped before because he's a freshman and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, no, I think you gotta keep the family drama. Try to keep, but everything's on social media now, so
yeah.
At the same time,
like they were literally responding to each other on social media, like call her, call him, like
yeah. I think once you
media.
start getting and you start seeing that feedback from other people, you feel like you gotta say something, or you may see like you be with somebody, you see people comment on like, oh yeah, you right, and you thinking like, oh, people think he right now. Let me explain to y'all what's going on, so you feel the need to respond.
Right.
So you like, so I can understand how you get caught up in it, but yeah, if you can, man, you gotta. It's easy to say from the outside. Yeah, you gotta just, just call them up, man.
Ain't no way I'm going back and forth with my daughter on no damn
Facts.
Instagram.
Yeah, as the parent, you gotta be like, okay, let me solve this. At least. Do y'all feel like the parent should be the one that should be like?
Oh yeah, that just goes to show that he's just as childish and petty as she is.
Man,
like
that just shows you she has no respect for him at all, and shit, he probably deserve it.
Yeah, he said that it's her mama fault. He was like,
they always try to blame the mama.
He said, how when
You remember all them birthdays and Christmas gifts, and I got you the little.
He said she turned
Barbie doll set.
She turned them against me, man. So.
Man,
he was like, she had everything, but you know what, Benzino, we know that Benzino fell off after the source. Like, he tried to go get on Love and Hip Hop, just like most people.
He has no neck, bro. That shit is so crazy. That thing look like a pug,
like a turtle or something. I don't know.
Does Coi have a neck?
She got a little. I think she got a neck. I think
she got a long, skinny neck.
Oh damn, she got that from my mom then, huh? Cause the show not from Benzino.
Man, bro, I did not know that was his child, bro. I seen that today. I was like, damn, it makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense. But it's Women's History Month. Shout out to y'all. Love is love.
Oh yeah, shout out to the women out there.
Yeah, man. So Davell, man, you what you do this weekend?
Man, I was out there. I knew we was gonna have Poppy on. I knew that, so I was like, you know what? I want to be prepared, man. I want to get into the mind of the artist, man. So I ran out there to ATL, man, went and experienced it. Hey, ATL is different. ATL is really different. It was just
Black Hollywood,
man. From what we doing over here. Like, we got everybody, masks is everywhere. There ain't nowhere you going with
not for long.
Not wearing no mask. Yeah, not for long now. But I went over there, nobody's wearing masks. Nobody's wearing masks. Like,
in Atlanta?
Yeah, nobody's wearing masks at all. They not at
damn, bro,
all.
so
I was feeling weird, actually. I felt weird.
You felt like okay.
Yeah, I was like, dang. I was feeling that peer pressure, like, dang, maybe I should take it. I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep it on. Man, when I landed in an ATL, because this is my first time being there since I've been older. I stayed there in the summer when I was younger. But as soon as I was walking out the airport, just got my bag, walking out the airport, niggas stopped in the middle of the street and started fighting.
Damn, for real?
Damn.
Yeah, as soon as I got there, I was like, what the hell? Then there's a dude next to me. He walking around looking for girls. He was looking for girls, and he walk over there like, yeah, my nigga, won't you bring the Benz down from New York, bro? Bring the Benz. I'm trying to get all my cars here at the same time. I was like, what is going on here? Then I'm in the Uber driving. Back then, it's a dude got out his car, went to go, like, he got to fight the dude behind. I'm like, what's going on? Hey, nobody got masks.
I thought you was going to say that you ran into the Water Boys. That's
yeah. I found out what Water Boys was. He almost got ran over.
Oh, gosh.
They was getting, I was like, what is, like, bro, this is
you entered the Matrix when you went down
there.
there.
Yeah, I was like, because it was just so different from here. I was like, whoa. Oh, I done forgot what it's like. I done forgot what another thing, like, living in Dallas, it's a lot of white people. It's a lot of white people, and coming from college too. Like, okay, so I grew up mostly around black people. Then you go to college, it's a lot of white people. Then I moved to Dallas, it's a lot of white people. I honestly feel like I done forgot what it's like to be around majority black people. Because it was just different. I was like, oh, damn.
We wouldn't know how to act at HBCU.
Yeah, I was like, this is just complete. Honestly, I wish ATL would have been a cool place to live right out of college. Because, that's a party city where everything was a party. Everything.
Man.
There's too many DLs down there for me.
That's another thing. I was expecting to see, just a whole sidewalk full of just gay people,
they undercover.
Trans, all this stuff. Because I was like, that's like the first thing you hear about Atlanta. This ain't me. This is what I hear. This is what the people saying. This is what the world's saying. They was like, yeah, Atlanta, it's all gay people.
They not flamboyant and out in the open like that. They just be like real down low. That's what's scary.
Yeah, because I was expecting like every dude I saw to be. I was expecting to be the only straight dude there. That's what I was expecting.
I'm about to get all the bitches.
You just didn't know. You probably was. You didn't know.
But no, ATL was cool though. It was definitely like it was a lot. It was a lot, but it was cool. It was cool, man. It was a lot of food places down there too. We had some good food.
Man, so what you do down there? You go visit anything, man?
Yeah, I went to the Trap Museum. Checked that out. Did an escape room there too. Checked out the Trap Museum. Went to some Skyside place or whatever. Went to some black-owned restaurants. This one place, breakfast at Barney's, was good. It was good. It was a long-ass line. You got to wait like an hour and a half to get in there. But yeah, no, I just, I got to experience a good side of ATL. It was cool. It was cool.
You just went for the weekend, just the weekend.
Yeah, just the weekend.
Nice little turnaround trip.
Hey man, we thought you was gonna have to quarantine for 14 days.
Hey, I understand, bro. I was, and y'all know I ain't never been the one that's big on, take care of,
COVID,
all this stuff, COVID stuff, whatever. But I felt the need. They made me look like I was Mr. Stop everything, but yeah, it's different down there. It's different.
Yeah, man. I guess we gotta be prepared for Texas now, man.
Yeah, Texas about to be just like that now.
Man, my job, they already send out messages. It's like, we
y'all
still wear masks. You will get held accountable.
They say y'all bet not.
You will get held accountable if you come in here without a mask.
That was the subject line. Y'all bet not.
Yeah, it was. You thought? Nah.
Yeah, man. So yeah. Mr. Abbott said it's time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is, bro. It is time to open up these small businesses that need, because places are still, like, some places, not being able to go inside. We're open, essentially. Texas has been open since, like, July. You know what I'm saying? I know places like California, New York, a lot of liberal places, man, they still, you can't eat inside. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's, like, outside on the, patio or something. But I think after the storm, Abbott called all that hell, and he was like, all right, I got to do something. I got to do something to make it. I got this economy in Texas is going down the fucking drain. I got to do something. So I guess this is his way. Yeah,
I mean, I agree with the opening up the businesses and everything, open everything up. I would still be like, well, y'all should still wear your mask, but I guess I understand that if you're gonna do that, you gotta just.
Bro, do you know that they're talking about having enough All right, so this is some bullshit. All right, so they were talking about last year, talking about, we won't have vaccines until next different. Fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
Bro, Greg Abbott opened up shit today, right? Open up the entire state of Texas 100%, and fucking Joe Biden is talking about now we're gonna have enough vaccines in May for the whole country.
Yeah. They said they said Texas should have enough for everybody. What in like?
Man, they got enough now. But,
they got enough, yeah.
But I'm saying that to say, bro, this shit. I'm not gonna say I ain't no conspiracy theorist, but
you say that every episode.
I'm not, man. But
you say that for every episode.
As I bring up this conspiracy theory.
I'm saying that to say, like these big pharmaceutical companies, bro. Johnson & Johnson got a fucking vaccine now,
and it's only one shot now.
But now, if I don't know if y'all don't see it, I may be crazy. If y'all don't see that shit is capitalism.
Oh yeah. Now, see, this is my only thing about the shot in general. It's not the effects that it's gonna have now. I'm thinking about 30 years from now, when we see that commercial,
You see that documentary?
and it's like, if you took the COVID vaccine in 2021,
You are liable
you are
for it.
eligible for it.
Man.
And I'm like, so that is what I'm more concerned about. Just like Johnson & Johnson with the baby powder. You know, it's the same deal. So I mean, that's what I'm more concerned about.
Wait, what they say about the baby powder?
Baby powder was it caused like colon cancer, pancreatic cancer, and all this other stuff. Yeah.
What?
Man, Johnson & Johnson, bro, that is not a good company, bro.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But you know, the Johnson & Johnson shot is a one-shot vaccine, so I think that's why a lot of people are gonna push for that one, because they only have to get one shot. Because what I've heard with the Pfizer and what's the other one?
Shit, I don't know no more.
I forgot. It's Pfizer and something else.
Moderna.
Yeah. You know, everybody says the first shot it has your body, it makes your body hurt, but the second shot you like feel real sick, like a week. And I've heard that from multiple people. So you know, I think a lot of people are gonna lean to that Johnson & Johnson one just to have that one shot. Because I mean, I think like the other two, the first two, you know, you have to go like a month time span before you can get the second one. Just because they couldn't get them out fast enough. Because originally it was like 2 weeks. They said that after 2 weeks you would get it, and then they stretched it out to a month.
Man, I don't trust them. I don't trust none of them, bro. How you gonna trust a company that faced a federal lawsuit for hundreds of millions of dollars for producing opiates, for getting people addicted to opiates, man?
Yeah.
Johnson & Johnson, bro, man, this is all a money play.
That's all they care about is money. That's, at the end of the day, that's all.
I'm about to say
They don't care about y'all.
that's what it's always
They
been
don't
about.
care about the old people, the fucking veterans. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? A lot of people is taking the shot, and you know what was crazy too is that some people that's taking the vaccine, you know, they try to make you feel bad, like they superior, like, oh yeah, I got my vaccine and I can do this. Like, you could still catch COVID, just like the rest of us. Like,
Oh, that's what they doing.
yeah, like the vaccine is only meant to like protect you from dying.
So it's
Prevent
like
you from
it's like
dying.
when you get some red bottoms. And you
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly how they are with the shot. Like, I got my shot. I'm a shit.
you ain't got that vaccine though.
You can catch it just like the flu. Like, just you can get the flu shot and you can catch
It ain't
the flu.
Moderna though.
Pfizer on me.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
they doing that. They being real extra right now. Like, they
Yeah.
untouchable.
Yeah, the people have been looking at me funny lately.
It's probably because they know you ain't got the shot.
How they know that?
Bro, you got the
They look at
mark
you.
of the
They
beast,
know.
bro.
They know.
Hey,
They know.
wasn't it one shot? I can't remember. I think it was like our parents' generation that had got one shot and it's like left a mark on everybody, so you can tell like if you got a shot. I can't remember what the vaccine was called.
Man, I'm not sure, but I don't put nothing past the United States government.
Man, they putting them chips in y'all now. They really gonna be tracking y'all.
Hey, shout out, man. Shout out to the strong DNA, the strong genes I got. I'm not taking that shit.
I thought about it.
I thought about it first.
I was going to, but now I'm just like, I don't know. Because even then, you know, they said now that, you know, it doesn't have to be stored in super cold temperatures anymore. So I'm like, oh, hell no. This is a different type of vaccine than the first rollout.
Yeah, man. I've never, you know, knock on wood, I think I've never gotten sick in my life, and I'm not gonna put some foreign, you know, something foreign in my body to, you know, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But, you know, ladies and gentlemen, don't listen to me.
Yeah.
You know, do your own research, make your own decisions. You know, you are grown. You do what you want.
Do what you want.
Yeah.
Man, we are not like progressive and for the government.
Oh, we found that
podcast,
out.
you know.
We found that out real quick. They brought up what did Don brought up pegging, and we found out we wasn't progressive at all.
We are not progressive.
Not
we
at
just
all.
we gonna stay still.
Hey, but y'all do you though. Y'all do
For
you.
sure. You know.
Yeah, man.
What
But
else?
what else we got going on?
Man, you know, I saw. What you know, Nike. What you think about this? Because I know you're a big Kobe fan. You know, Kyrie said that he thinks that the NBA logo should be changed to Kobe Bryant.
I agree.
I felt like you would. And you know, he was saying, you know, Black Kings built the league. We need to make this happen right now.
Hey.
Hey, look, I ain't no
I ain't
conspiracy.
with
No.
But
No, I'm definitely with it. You know, I think I might have said that when the day Kobe died, I said I was for that, and I was for them renaming the Staples Center the Kobe Bryant Arena So yeah, I'm all for it. I don't have no complaints about
do
that.
do you feel a certain type of way that with Kyrie saying, you know, Black Kings built the league, we all know that the current NBA logo is, you know, Jerry West is a white man.
Mm-hmm.
Is that do you look at that kind of funny now? You look at like all the greats that have played the NBA and what it represents, Black people.
No.
You don't have a problem if like they was just like, oh well, we just gonna keep it. Jerry West.
No.
Or the fact that it's just a white dude.
I don't have a problem with it. That it's just a white dude, because I think you know back in those times, you know, they try to whitewash everything, right? So it's just like our history, and you know, like how we all descend from kings and queens, and you know, and we can even go back to the Bible and Jesus being black and all that, but we're not gonna go there today, right? So I mean, I think that, you know, with the times that we're in now, I feel like it's more, if it doesn't happen right now, then it will never happen. So
I don't even see them changing it, honestly. But
that's what I'm saying. If it doesn't happen now, it will never happen.
Yeah, I honestly, it makes me. I look at it kind of funny. Even though Jerry West is cold. Now, don't get me wrong, he was cold as hell.
But man, when people think about Jerry West, I mean, think about the greats.
He's not even top 5.
Yeah, no,
not top 10.
Yeah, so
not
it's
top 20.
And it looks funny that of all these greats that have played this sport, the person that's the logo of it is this white dude who was good for his time, who was great for his time.
Man.
But I think that looks a little funny to me. It looks a little funny to me now. I think it needs to be changed. I think it needs to.
Yeah, that Mayweather money looking funny in the light. Nah, man. But you know what? The NBA never actually came out and said that was Jerry West.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that's
they
gonna
would
let
have
them
to
keep
pay
it.
the Kobe Bryant, estate.
And you know, and a lot of people have been saying it should have been changed to, you know, Jordan. Anyway, but you know, there's a lot of things go with that. Nike owns the Jordan symbol,
So
Jumpman symbol.
do y'all feel that, you know, like the logo should change depending on like who's on top of the league at the
No, I don't think
or
it
after?
should. Yeah, and that's a point. Doc Rivers brought that up. He was like, so we gonna change it every 20 years? We gonna change it every 30 years or whatever? But honestly, I just feel like, I mean, I would say no. I just don't. If they don't change it, I'm not gonna be upset. I'm not gonna be like, boycott the NBA. I ain't gonna be upset or whatever. I think they should, but honestly, that's a good point. That's honestly a good point. You're gonna change everything. Like, I mean,
I fuck with the NBA though for what they've done. Just over the course of the last 20 years, you know what I'm saying? They're the most progressive league in, you know, the world, honestly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, so.
They have a great commissioner. So I mean, I don't got no problem with them keeping it.
Me either.
Because if somebody come along that's say become better than Jordan, you're gonna be like, oh, and then 30 years after him, you're gonna be like,
who like LeBron?
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Well.
But you know, somebody.
Yeah, man. So
Maybe Cade Cunningham. Shout out to OSU.
Hey, shout out, man. Hey, we can keep going.
No, go ahead.
Nah, man.
Because I heard I haven't been watching basketball, but I heard
he the truth, man.
I heard OSU's
He
been
the
killing.
truth.
Hey, he gonna be the number one pick.
Hey, that's gonna be my favorite player. I'm supporting him when he go into the league. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah,
I said that.
That's the number one pick right there.
Man, boy,
So
is
he's one and done.
Yo, it's a
Oh,
rap.
oh, yeah.
It's a rap taste.
Yeah.
So he gonna go to the bum ass Timberwolves though.
Oh yeah, he gonna be. Yeah, probably some team gonna get him. But yeah, Cade, hey, he the truth, man.
Yeah, that boy is nice, boy. Disgusting. That boy is disgusting.
Where is he from?
We actually watched him play. Y'all remember? We went to the mount. Went to the.
He's from
He-
Arlington or something.
Mm-hmm. Played at Mount Verde.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the boy is nice, man.
Crazy nice, but yeah.
Yeah, so we kind of was talking about, you know, Nike owning Jordan. Y'all seen the Nike's vice president's son was charging all these shoes to her credit card to resell them.
And you know, I actually did not see that.
Yeah,
like-
she resigned since. And the question people been going back and forth is, you know, some people trying to defend her and saying that she
How
probably
many
didn't
shoes?
know.
How did she not know?
Yeah.
How many shoes were there?
No, it was
Oh,
thousands.
Yeah, he had
hundreds
his own.
of thousands.
He had his own business, his own reselling business. So
Like-
he has.
Oh, so he had to connect. He was using his mom's card in her for a discount.
And probably to get.
He was using her
probably got
credit card, so he
Yeah.
was buying the shoes and stuff,
Yeah.
all they resale shoes on her credit card. And like he had like they had pictures, and it's like hundreds of thousands of shoes.
Yeah. So he had
All over the house.
She was like the VPs. So he had a good connect. He had a great connect.
So you know the reason why you couldn't get them Jordans? It was because of
the VP
him.
was holding.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people was trying to say that she shouldn't have resigned or been in trouble because she could have not known.
How the hell could the pictures that we seen?
Yes.
I seen
Well, why you resigning then if you didn't know?
exactly.
Oh yeah. There's no way she couldn't know. There's no way she could. I can understand like you okay. Let's say she that wealthy or whatever that she just gave him the card and was like,
Bro,
yeah.
ain't that embezzlement?
Yeah.
Bro, that is a crime.
Yeah, I don't think she gonna get in trouble like that.
She's a thug.
They just told her like you should yeah. Won't you log out now? Won't you log out now?
Go ahead and log out for us. Damn,
Log out,
I
sweetheart.
didn't know that. So he essentially became, hundreds of thousands.
Oh yeah, he's making good money. Great money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, that's fucked up though, man. This whole time we thought it was just bots, you know.
Nah,
Because
it was him.
There's no way you can just, as soon as a shoe drop on sneakers and they're sold out.
Like, look at these pictures. Like,
Nike VP resigned.
This is off his Instagram. Like, he might as well had a whole warehouse.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. I don't think that's it. I think he had way more.
No, yeah, he did. But this is just some of the pictures that they found off of his Instagram.
Is Instagram still open?
I think he might have deleted it or something now.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, nah. That's messed up. I'm pissed. And I'm kind of mad that I didn't know him personally too. Cuz I could have got all the shoes for the low.
Damn.
Yeah, cuz he was 19, so 19 they said
He should go to jail for that.
he spent more than $200,000. Well, Nike made a statement. They said that there was no violation of company policy, privileged information, or conflicts of interest, nor is there any commercial affiliation between them and all that stuff. So, but they.
Well,
So I gotta say it. So if this was a black employee, would it be the same?
You know what he would? You know what happened? I guarantee you. So Nike has this thing. Nike has contracts with these shoe stores, right? So like Riff LA or some shit like Foot Locker. Oh, what the fuck? It just locked.
Yeah. Now Peanut was saying he think he know what happened with the whole Nike thing.
No, you know, Nike be having these contracts with these shoe stores, right? And they're tiered contracts. You know, so certain stores can get depending on your tiers, certain stores can get certain shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a limited release or something like that, certain stores are getting them like in LA, New York, Chicago, Houston, something like that. And he probably has and why they say they didn't find anything, probably because he has a legitimate business contract with Nike, even though his mom's worked there.
Yeah, so it just don't look good.
But then that would be a conflict of interest if he had a contract with Nike.
It is bad, but they downplaying it.
Yeah.
I think so.
Maybe.
I
I'm
think
sure
so.
they is because you don't want your vice president to
It
look
just
like
looks bad.
fraud. That from a stock investor standpoint, that would look back on them, and they don't want their stocks to drop.
I was gonna drop anyway.
Because as soon as people find out, people like see how people reacted now. They upset.
Y'all don't know how to run y'all business. Y'all got people doing this and this behind y'all back, and y'all didn't even know. Like, so yeah, that shit's gonna drop.
We're the shareholders.
But if it drop, I'm definitely gonna buy me a share. Cause that mug gonna go right back up.
Oh, yeah,
As soon as everybody start dropping some more shoes. So
Yeah,
man, what else we got? Y'all see Soulja Boy and Randy Orton?
Yes,
Nah, I didn't.
Yes, I saw that, man. Hey, it's funny.
So you gonna pull up the exact quote from what the heck, Siri?
But basically, I'm gonna pull it up. Basically, Soulja Boy was saying WWE fake, so anybody can do it. Whatever y'all, anybody can do it. Randy Orton got offended,
He said you got to come to my world to realize that this ain't fake.
Cause y'all remember, mind you, Bow Wow said that he was gonna join the WWE.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, but let me guess before we get into it. Soulja Boy was saying how he invented wrestling, and people only making money from wrestling because of him.
Sound about right.
He put Rey Mysterio Jr. on. Conan was sleeping on his couch. the Big
Probably
Show learned
was.
the choke slam from him. I see it now.
The Rock was practicing his people's elbow in his backyard.
his backyard.
But we didn't know yet.
Yeah, he was coming down from the rafters before Sting.
He built Undertaker's casket.
Hey,
Man.
Big Draco. Come on now, put some respect on his name. That's
Yeah.
Big Soulja. Big Soulja. But his tweet that started it all, he said rap game faker than the WWE.
Randy Orton took
He
offense to
said,
that.
"Oh nah." Randy Orton said, "Come on now." He said, Randy Orton said, "Fake. Dare this punk to step up. He don't like movies. Consider us actors that do stunts without pads, 200 days a year, and don't bitch when we get surgically repaired and come right back. Consider us 100 times tougher than anyone you've come across. Ain't nothing but a bitch ass." I feel like he wanted to say another word.
Bitch
after that.
ass.
But it's cool. He left it off. But
Bitch ass.
You sounding like Dave Chappelle.
Man.
he said Bad Bunny would beat Soulja Boy up.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, because Bad Bunny was on the WWE.
She was.
He was?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I'm thinking about Bad Baby. I'm thinking about the little girl.
Nah,
like,
Bad
damn.
Bunny.
No,
The Hispanic rapper.
Hispanic Drake.
He was on there.
Yeah. He said because he's seen our world, respects it, and knows what it takes, and finds himself lucky to be a part of it. You want to talk fake? Pawn that cheap ass chain and come work for it. And come work for it. You one hit wonder ass motherfucker.
Ooh, dang.
So, Soulja Boy went on. He said, "Do you know who the fuck I am?"
I'm Big Soulja.
He said, "I'll bring the real to wrestling. Don't play with me." Randy Orton.
Orton?
Man.
So they've been going back and forth. Bow Wow actually jumped in. He was it turned into a tag team match actually because Bow Wow jumped in.
Oh, so Bow Wow, like he got his hand slapped by Randy Orton and he jumped in the ring.
Or was he on Soulja Boy's side?
Oh no, he's on Soulja Boy's side.
He was on Big Soulja. Well,
Yeah.
Wale. Where was Wale in all of this? Where was Wale?
I don't know where Wale at.
Where was Wale in all of this?
But,
It looked like Randy Orton was needing some help.
Dang. So it's looking like it's going to be a rookie and a vet WWE SmackDown.
I see hip hop getting into wrestling though.
Ever since Snoop Dogg
That shit.
hosted that boxing match, it's been a rap. They're trying to get rappers and everything now.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder how they doing with that, man. Snoop need that contract for sure.
He really did, because he
Triller.
did good. He did good with that.
Yeah, he did an amazing job.
So shout out to Uncle Snoop.
Yeah, man. What else we got popping? Did any music come out last week? It seemed like it didn't.
I know Currency dropped the album. I didn't get to.
I listened to Currency album.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah. Currency, man, he just be rapping, bro.
Man, he got to be the hardest working. He got to be the hardest working rapper
Bro, you
of the
listen.
last 10 years.
You listen to Currency tape, like Currency just raps, bro.
Bro,
he just raps. Say I got 14. He'll say some shit. I got 14 cars in the garage. I got my keys. Walked outside the door, lit a blunt, started driving down the street, made a right turn. Here I am.
It just be.
How?
That should be going too.
And this shit just be riding.
It be going.
That's
Currency
stoner music, bro.
Currency drop an album every 2 weeks, man.
Man.
It seemed like. So I'm gonna definitely listen to it though, cause I fuck with
So I'm looking at like what new songs. I guess Pop Smoke got a new song out. I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, I think it's a part of
The
like
movie.
a soundtrack.
Yeah, it's because Pop Smoke is supposed to be in a movie called Boogie. So it's a part of that soundtrack.
Did y'all listen to Bryson Tiller? He had a like a deluxe or something for anniversary. It had like
Didn't Anniversary just come out?
It came out like a couple months ago.
yeah, months ago, but now it's got like 5 new songs on there. It's like one with Big Sean and
I haven't listened to it yet.
yeah. I think I heard the Big Sean one and stuff, but it seemed cool. I didn't really mess with Anniversary that much. Honestly.
I know there was a couple of remixes that came out. The Beatbox with the Baby, Go Crazy remix. That Coi Leray girl had a remix with Lil Durk on to that No More Parties song. But honestly, it's been real quiet.
Hey, the labels must know something that we don't.
Hey, I saw a tweet.
The labels must know something that we don't.
I saw a tweet that said Drake working overtime.
OT.
Said
That album's turned in.
Said something might be coming this week.
Yeah, the album got turned in, bro. They was like, hey, who's dropping this week? Shelf it.
Man, y'all been saying that all year.
Hey,
I know, man. We
Y'all
gotta
been,
be optimistic.
y'all been saying that all year.
This
for
the
real.
week, Nike.
Y'all said it all the end of last year to this year, man.
This-
We got a question for you though. Is Kendrick dropping?
Absol is dropping though.
Oh yeah.
Absol about to have an album drop. I talked to him yesterday.
Oh shit, what do you say?
He said that his album is on the way. We gonna be getting a new Absol album.
Before Kendrick?
Before Kendrick.
Oh, okay.
Probably no later than April, May.
Okay.
So
We ain't
you
heard
know,
from Absol in like what?
It's been a little while. It's been like 2-3 years.
Since I was a little shawty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been like no, actually, it's probably been like 4 years now. So, but we about to we getting a TDE album from everybody. So it's gonna start off with Absol.
It's March. We're a quarter in.
So Absol's coming first quarter, and then you gonna have Schoolboy Q. Then you gonna have J Rock. You might get another Reason album, and then end of the year Kendrick.
I don't think we need another Schoolboy album. That's just me.
Oh, you wasn't fucking
Oh, you ain't messing with Schoolboy?
I like Schoolboy, but that last album was garbage.
Crash Talk.
Garbage.
Yeah, Crash wasn't the best.
Garbage.
Honestly.
It wasn't the best, but
There was a couple.
You know,
There was a couple. It was a few.
we definitely
joints.
gonna get
Garbage. The videos is off the chain.
It was a few songs in
and
there, but yeah, it was
we
disappointing.
probably get another Isaiah Rashad album too.
And did y'all watch Versus? D'Angelo
I did.
Friends? What'd you think?
My man DJ Scratch killed it. Albany PJs represent, stand up. They definitely got to get my boy DJ Scratch a contract with Versus, and he needs to DJ before every battle. Because I mean, from the first hour of the Versus battle was lit, and I think that it was actually even more lit than the actual Versus battle.
So you saying maybe like, because I didn't get to see it. So on the level that he was killing it, we talking like Dom level, like you know how Dom be killing it. So that's how he be.
It was higher than that.
Higher than Dom level. Okay, wow. Okay.
It was God level.
Whoa.
From all the DJs that DJing we seen, sets that we seen on Versus, it was God level.
Okay. So was it an actual versus? Like, did he actually versus people, or like was it just jamming?
So pretty much he was just kind of like jamming out. He brought on Redman and Method Man. They did a song, and then we talked about this particular person being an industry plant. Her came on and sung her song, and then they did the best part together. They did that together, but it was just weird because I was like, we always talk about her, like she just always find her way onto something, and this legendary moment because we haven't seen D'Angelo since the '90s, right?
Yeah, see, if my bad, if I was a conspiracy theorist, but
Let's call it a callback.
how is she? How?
That's exactly what I'm saying, and she was like in like fan mode because she was like, oh my gosh, I'm singing with D'Angelo, and I'm like, who the hell is her managers? Because I need to know something.
Her team is
crazy. Yeah. Like the fact that she's on every award show. She don't have to have any new music out, but she's on every award show. Then she gets on Versus with D'Angelo, like I said, somebody that we haven't seen since the 90s.
She did the Super Bowl.
She did the Super. That's what I'm saying. So her team is crazy. I don't know who she got. Who her daddy is, her mama is, her grandpa, godparents, somebody.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, she was on there, and I think actually she was the last. She was the only other guest. So it was Redman, Method Man, and then her.
So what do you think? What do y'all think about Versus since it was taken over by Tidal? I mean, Apple Music. Since Apple Music got involved, what do you think?
How many have they done now? Would it have been like 2 or 3?
No, it's been more than that.
It's
Like
been
5?
quite a few.
Since probably
since the first 3 or 4, maybe.
No, I think the reggae one was probably the last one they did without, and that didn't have Apple Music. So that was like the what, 4th?
Oh well, then since then, I think the quality had improved since then.
Yeah, the video quality definitely.
Yeah,
The quality improved, but I mean like the overall.
What did we get after that? We just had the
I don't think we had good battles after that.
It hasn't seemed authentic.
Yeah.
It hasn't seemed authentic.
The Gucci Mane.
I mean, that one, of course, that was for hip hop. But I mean, other than that, it's kind of like they're taking forever now to give us a versus battle.
And I think they're running out of ideas of who to pair up with each other.
Bro, there's a million fucking rappers out here.
But
maybe,
you know what?
Maybe those rappers
You don't want to do like the newer generation. You want to stay in the 90s. Yeah. But I personally feel
singers
you are absolutely right, because they could do a lot of this different girl groups, boy groups, and all that that we have. Especially from the 90s was a nice era. So you got a lot of people that you can bring back. But I don't know. I think a lot of people might not want to do it because of pay or something, or maybe COVID is really like.
Could be who they trying to match you up against. You don't agree with. You're like, well, I ain't gonna do it.
But see, but before it was like that though. Like cats would be like, hey, I want to go against such and such, and them niggas would line it up.
I think. Well, you
or
know,
at least be some traction.
Too, outside has opened up a little bit, so people are starting to go back and perform and stuff. So maybe that's kind of killing it.
Yeah, but it's some people that can't perform. Yeah, some people ain't got it.
Man, when R. Kelly get out, they probably gonna be like R. Kelly's versus battle.
Who he gonna go against?
Either Jay-Z or Usher.
Himself.
He might go by himself.
R. Kelly against Robert.
But you know what? I really feel that like, Jay-Z and R. Kelly would be a good versus battle.
I wrote this too.
You think? Hey, honestly, but you say that, but I would listen. I would be listening. I would be tuned in for you.
I am not gonna lie, bro. Nobody can beat R. Kelly.
Yeah. I think literally Jay-Z and R. Kelly would be a good battle. And if not, I think that Usher can hold up with R. Kelly. I think Usher can hold up.
I think Usher's losing that one.
He gonna lose it, but
Usher will. That's the closest you gonna get to competing with R. Kelly, because we think about it. Usher's Confession album, classic, right?
Sure.
That can hold its weight. So depending on what song that you play from R. Kelly, Usher can win. So.
R. Kelly got a lot of confessions.
Okay, but Usher got a lot too. Because you think about it, Usher came out, 95, 94?
He doesn't have a remix to Ignition.
Okay.
He doesn't.
Fresh out the kitchen.
He got
nothing fresh out the kitchen.
He got a lot. That's what I'm saying. Versus is all about being strategic on the songs you play. So depending on the songs you play, Usher can hold his own against R. Kelly.
Can drop the whole Trapped in the first 5 chapters of Trapped is in the Closet.
And nah, because you play that against any of the Confessions, you're not gonna win.
Hey, I don't know, man.
You're not gonna win.
Hey,
you're not gonna win.
That Trapped in the Closet was
But anyway, we're not giving him no more time. Mute R. Kelly.
I'm just saying, I wish we remixed.
Can we play his songs and not say his name?
No.
Okay.
Because it's actually bad, because I'm so anti R. Kelly right now, mute R. Kelly, that I can't even listen to a lot of the older first Aaliyah songs.
He got some great songs.
I can't even listen to those anymore, because it's just knowing I'm paying him. So yeah.
Yeah, man, it doesn't pay to be a sexual predator.
No, he can't support that.
No, we can't.
End up never mind.
It's harder when they R. Kelly though. But yeah, no.
No, it's not hard, because literally his shit is taken down from everywhere. They don't play his stuff nowhere.
I've been hearing it lately.
Where?
I've been hearing it.
Where?
That nigga heard that shit in Atlanta.
I did hear it in Atlanta.
You heard that? Man, Atlanta don't give a damn, bro. That is Wakanda.
Yeah, I did. I did for a fact hear it, and I was like, and I heard it on one of the verses, the Keisha Cole and Ashanti verse. They played the R. Kelly song. And I was like, and I remember I was sitting there, and I was like, we're not supposed to be listening to this. So
they ain't never bring that DJ back on. Well, first of all, he was trash. Oh yeah, wait, that DJ was trash. Come on,
you never work in this town again.
No, that DJ was trash. For that Keisha Cole and Ashanti, he was super trash. His mixing was terrible. That's why he played that R. Kelly.
His mixing was bad. I will say that his transitions were terrible. His transitions were
it sounded about right. Him playing R. Kelly sounded about right.
So maybe that was emergency.
I gotta get out of here.
I gotta put some R. Kelly on this. Hey, I didn't want to do it.
That was a last resort.
I gotta get out of here.
That was a last resort, because he was trash.
Funny. That's funny.
Man, but yeah. Shout out to Versus. Hopefully they get it together. They need to bring us on there, man.
For sure.
We can help orchestrate that whole thing.
Yeah, man.
Our tweets go off. We go crazy when versus time.
Just give us what we want, man. Give us the fucking Dr. Dre and Jermaine Dupri. Just give us what we want.
Yeah, we need a producers battle, because they didn't have one since Teddy Riley.
Or no,
Give us a Candy versus somebody.
I think Teddy Riley wasn't.
that was
They was the last one.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
No,
so,
we definitely need Dr. Dre versus.
yeah, we need a producer versus battle for sure. So, Swiss, hit us up. We got you.
Yeah, man.
And Timbo. All right. So y'all wanna get into Say Let's Play This, or y'all wanna wrap things up?
Yeah, we can do a Say Let's
I ain't got nothing else.
All right. So, okay. So for my Say Let's Play This, I'm actually gonna do an unreleased Poppy song. So this was supposed to be on the album, but some bullshit happened. But this is probably one of my favorite songs, and it's called Brand New.
Bounce, 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 bitch. And a brand new drop. Got a brand new bitch. Got a brand new watch. And my brand new kicks. 6'4" got bounce. Hit the brand new switch. We loud like dots. Watch that shit do tricks. Got a brand new drop. This a brand new pop. Slide through with wifey. Ain't think about that. Ride around for 12. Shit, I feel like pop. Man, I count my blessings. Like I count my knots. I switch up the flow, Givenchy my toes. I do this for bros, my diamonds is froze. I'm motherfucking cold on that episode.
Why did that one make?
Yeah, I was about to say, can you explain to people
can I
how
guess? Can I
Yeah,
guess?
go ahead.
Is it the sample that's on there?
No,
No, it wasn't the Super Mario song?
Was this one of the ones y'all argued over?
no.
No. So y'all
Okay,
both
well.
agree not to.
So this was both myself and Poppy's favorite song that was supposed to be on the album, and the producer of this track, asked, and it was a mistake, miscommunication, if he can put it on his mixtape, and long story short, he just put Poppy's name as Milliato versus Poppy Milliato. So when we went to go put this on the album, and if everybody's uploaded the album, like it tells you like when it's ready to be published or not. And it said everything was good, and that song was actually the reason why the album was delayed. So everything was saying it was good. The day that it came out, or that it was supposed to come out, it was like not ready. So long story short, it was because of the fact that the dude didn't put his full name on there, and they was trying to say that we didn't own the song. So like we tried to get him to correct it, but they were saying because the song was already out and the metadata and stuff would have already been in stores that it was going to take a longer process. So we was like, okay, we just gonna have to take the song off the album and just put this out because we couldn't get it to clear fast enough. So. Right. But yeah, that song, it's called Brand New. We will definitely upload it to Spotify. I mean, not Spotify, but to like SoundCloud. So you can definitely check it out. And we definitely gonna make a video to it because like that's a song that needs to be heard.
Oh yeah, that's heat.
And we pay for it, so.
Right.
Yeah, that beat is crazy.
Yeah, so it is definitely gonna be closer to the summertime. We're gonna probably release it because it's definitely a summertime, like hitting switches 6'4". Like it's a southern joint, and we was actually gonna record that in Oklahoma City. Shout out to D Wright because we hit up D Wright and he was gonna
D Wright nice with it.
Record it for us. So we'll see what that looks like come this summer. So yeah.
Shout out my boy D Wright, man.
Shout out.
While we shouting out the homies, I'm gonna go ahead and because I wasn't really, honestly, I was in ATL, seeing the sights, seeing the people. Let's see here. So my say let's play this is gonna be from the late King Hendo the Great.
Yes, sir.
My bro, rest in peace, rest in power. One of these songs on here is from his the EP Southside Business Volume 1. You get that on Apple Music, pretty much on all DSPs. This song is called Southside. So this is basically, it kind of like my upbringing. I relate to this song a lot. I love it. It's my favorite song on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that play.
Energy, cause that's what I've been putting out. So now they put me in the game, coach. Universe speak when I say so. I can get gritty for the bankroll. I can take your bitch out for a day stroll. Days when I was broke, I always knew I wouldn't stay broke. Used to grease my jeans up with stay flow. Tall tee, pocket full of pesos. Everybody bang foes. We could come together, make a main foe. That should be the main focus. Focused on the kids, 44th row. Pop a bottle of rose. And thank God for the days.
Listen to that shit. That shit goes.
Yeah, that shit is hard.
That's hard.
It goes.
That's
Yeah,
hard.
that's hard, man.
Yeah. Rest in power, Josh.
That was him right there. He passed away?
Yeah.
Damn. Man, that's unfortunate. Oh, shit. How, my bad. Yeah, I don't like that junk.
You know, I'm trying to get used to this new phone. You know, your girl upgraded from the 7 to the 12. You know, I ain't used to all this.
Big money.
I ain't used to the screen thing. You know, I'm used to the home button.
Weird flex, but okay.
I don't even know if that is a flex. My phone broke. I just couldn't use it anymore. I'm like, shit. I didn't want to upgrade.
Yeah, so mine is by the good brother Sadie Hendrix. Y'all listen to Sadie Hendrix? You heard of him?
Never heard. You know, Peanut good for bringing people up that we ain't never heard of from the South.
Yeah. All right, Sadie Hendrix. He's actually signed to DJ Drama. What's the New Generation? Yeah. Shout out.
Hey, that shit
That's
is
hard. Yeah, I'm about to download that.
Yeah, I pulled that phone out quick.
Oh, yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, man.
Where he from?
He's from Florida. From Jacksonville.
Duval.
Yeah, man. Sadie Hendrix, man. Sadie
like
Hendrix, he can go. That boy,
like that.
he nice, man.
That's from Say Less. That's what the project called.
No, it should be something demon. It's from a dark tale. Let me hold on. Give me 1 second.
It's called Pimpin' with Nip.
Yeah, song's
Oh,
song's called Pimple and Nip.
Black Hearted Demon.
Black Hearted Demon.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the rookie and the vets. In the
Man,
game,
y'all know how I found that? I actually found this when I was on Instagram one day. And you know how they do the sponsored shit?
Mm-hmm.
I seen the cover. And I was like, man, that cover's hard. I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
And then I listened to it. And then that's how I actually found. That's how I actually heard of Brent Fayez. The day his album released, the AM Paradox, this nigga's on the front of it, like tattoos on his face, smoking a cigarette, but it was an R&B album. So I'm like, I'm gonna listen to this shit. It looked dope.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's how I be finding people. This is just like my Say Let's Play This last week. I just literally opened up Instagram and heard it, and I was like, oh, that's fire. And yeah, man. And you start going to look at. Sometimes you be disappointed, you know. Mm-hmm. You go and look and like, oh, this was worth my time, but.
Yeah, but Seddy Hendrix is. Yeah. I know I like Florida artists, but Seddy Hendrix is definitely next up.
He doesn't even sound like a Florida artist.
Back that album cover, you can tell he's from Florida.
Oh yeah, for sure, you can tell. But yeah, he don't sound like a Florida artist. Like, that's why I think I really like it. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. Shout out to the rookies and the vets in the game. You know, we got people that's keeping hip hop alive. We got some people that's just for the time being. But yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah, man. Y'all gotta say let's do more before we get up out of here.
Man,
Greg Abbott.
Man, I got one. And it ain't even just. I ain't gonna shit on nobody this one. I'm gonna big up black owned business. It's So Vegan, one of the only black owned vegan restaurant in Grand Prairie, Texas. Man, I got an email from them. I subscribe to
Me too.
Got an email from them saying it's been tough surviving not only COVID but the storm that hit, and they would like people to go out and support to help keep the doors open just by being a patron at their restaurant, man. So if y'all hear this, man, go support it. So Vegan, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a tough time for a lot of small business owners. So yeah.
But I'm glad the door's open.
Yeah. That should help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nah, but I don't have any other say let's do more. I mean, do y'all have any black businesses besides this So Vegan that y'all recently supported?
Oh yeah, and that the place in ATL was nice too. Not Dallas, but Breakfast at Barney. So if y'all in that area, that was definitely a nice black-owned business. They had a nice little vibe going on in there. It was real legit.
Man, I will be back at the Daiquiri Shop on Friday night.
Okay.
So you back outside?
Nah, not like that. Not like that. But the atmosphere is amazing, man. You can't beat it. Ain't no other place in Dallas like it, man.
Yeah, man. All right, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up, episode 37. Make sure you follow us on social media at The Say Less Pod. That's at The Say Less Pod. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah, if you got any questions, any feedback for us, feel free to DM or email us at
saylesspodcast4@gmail.com. And that's saylesspodcast, the number 4 at gmail.com. Yes, sir.